Doc, you're here back again as the master of ceremonies of tonight's Touchdown Club award ceremony dinner. What about this event leads you to come back year after year?
Well, Steve Beck and the whole crew, that they put so much work into it. I think that the more, and you are my poster boy for anointing high school athletes that do the work, go to class, honor their parents, and then the reward of being on the stage that you've created. You've got the best thing going, in my opinion, in the DMV, and putting a spotlight on these young people and training them to get ready for the next level. The way our kids, like the Diggs kids who've gone on, but they've been trained, they've been through your system, they've been through grassroots, they've been through this infrastructure. And even though, in my opinion, our city doesn't honor high school as they should, we've got powerhouses in the district, Maryland, and Virginia.
Yes.
Nationally ranked programs.
Yes.
A lot will be honored here tonight. So that's what gets me, because coaching is underpaid.
Yes.
The gratification of empowering young people to be positive in their life. Again, as a country, we just don't honor it.
Yeah.
But it's the reason why these kids don't end up in jail, but they end up in college.
Yes.
And so I applaud you from the top and everybody that's involved. And tonight, to me, yeah, it's great to see Coach Friedgen. It's great to see Lou Holtz. It's great to see the stars of it. But for me, it's about the high school coaches and the coach of the year that's nominated and honored for year after year after year of sacrifice.
And we know that you yourself, you have accomplished everything at the highest of levels, winning a Super Bowl as well. For those young student athletes, these high school kids, what can being somewhere like at this event, in this venue, what can that do to help to propel them maybe to the greatness that you've achieved?
Well, no, it's about understanding what they want after the game's over. I knew that I wasn't designed for manual labor.
Right.
You know what I mean? I admire those that are. I'm not built for that. So I knew what I wanted to do when I saw Irv Cross and when I saw Bernie Casey, when I was growing up. They only had a few examples. I didn't have a lot. When you envision something that you want to be and you don't see anybody that looks like you, it inhibits your growth.
Yes.
Because you start to add doubt. Well, how can I? But once you see it, then you go, wow, I know that's what I want to do. Because I want to stay with the game, be a part of the game, and also make a living with my brain and not my back.
What do you hope that the student athletes being honored here today, that they take away from this event?
The fact that they honor their parents, the grandparents, the administrations at schools, and the coaches. You know, it costs you to coach.
Yes, it does.
Some kids don't. They don't have. You got to go to the Golden Arches. You got to stop by Popeyes. You have to make sure these kids have nutritional values, that they're not hungry.
Yes.
You know, it's a basic necessity, but people overlook it. It's real.
Yes.
I'm one of the kids, you know, that walked home with a quarter in your pocket. Back in the day, you used to have a dime just to make a phone call.
Wow.
But you stay hungry. Not that you didn't have food, but when you're burning them calories, and you balling.
Yes.
I went home with wet Levi's almost every day. You know, you hooping, you're always doing something, because we didn't have video games.
Yes.
So these kids now have a reason not to exercise. So these sports are even more invaluable now, because we got to fight the video epidemic.
Yes.
And make kids go out and push their bodies.
And that is what we're doing here today, honoring those student athletes, collegiate athletes, and even a couple of pros. Doc Walker, thank you very much, sir.
You're my hero. You got it, man. Seriously, man.